For this sample, we are turning a corner. Remember that we need to use a 5/8 of an inch stitching line. So I have my seam guide set on 5/8 of an inch. And I have my 4x4 square. I am going to put my presser foot down, keeping the edge of my fabric on my seam guide, starting in the middle of my square. I'm going forward and back stitching. And I'm going to continue to go forward until I get towards my corner. I am going to stop, use my hand wheel to put my needle in my fabric. I am going to lift up my presser foot and I am going to turn my fabric. You can see that if I put my presser foot back down, my fabric is hanging over the edge of my seam guide. That means that I need to do another stitch. So what I am going to do is lift up my presser foot, turn this back, put my presser foot back down, do one more stitch using my hand wheel, making sure my needle is in my fabric, lifting it up and pivoting. Now I can see that my fabric is nice and even with the edge of my seam guide. I am going to continue to sew along this edge and pivot again at my next corner. Remember when you pivot that your needle needs to be down in your fabric, and when you get back to where you started, we need to backstitch. Now you are going to go around 2 more times right on the line that you made. Remember, if you need to, go ahead and use the hand wheel so that you're lined up and right on your corner. My needle is in my fabric, I am lifting up my presser foot, and I am pivoting my fabric. Make sure that your presser foot goes back down before you continue to sew. You are going to go around 3 times total, back stitching at the very end.